Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me. I want to go ahead and do a devotional here with you today. And since it's Wednesday, I like to call those Wisdom Wednesdays. And just go ahead and take this and give us something from the wisdom section of the Bible, um, which is Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Song of Solomon. Anyway, I want to take something from there and give us some wisdom for daily living. So today, what I want to do is I want to look at something in Psalms. And before I do, I'm going to kind of set things up because what I want to address is something we hear um, not often enough. And some places you may not even hear it at all. There's some churches that when you go in there, you're going to hear about how loving and gracious and forgiving and caring God is. And He absolutely is. So don't get me wrong, those are good things. But that's not the complete scope of God. Um, God is a loving Father. He is there to wrap His arms around us when we need protection or comfort or whatever else, and He is absolutely all that. So um, that's just not all there is to God, though. Because, as a matter of fact, what I want to do is I want to just kind of step back from this idea of the immediacy of God, that He's right there for us and He's very personal, very loving, all that. Um, I want to step back from that just a little bit and get a bigger idea of who it is that's loving us, because God is awesome. I mean, there is no one like Him. He is God. There is nothing else that compares. There is no other God, so there's nobody on His level. The best of creation was somebody named Lucifer, who we know today more commonly as Satan or the devil, and as beautiful and wonderful and powerful and intelligent as Lucifer is, he doesn't hold a candle to God. I mean, God is completely different than anything we've ever known. He is holy, He is awesome, majestic, and glorious. And the psalm I wanted to look at today goes into that. So let's look. Psalm chapter 93. Here we go. The Lord is King. He is robed in majesty. Indeed, the Lord is robed in majesty and armed with strength. The world stands firm and cannot be shaken. Your throne, O Lord, has stood from time immemorial. You yourself are from the everlasting past. The floods have risen up, O Lord. The floods have roared like thunder. The floods have lifted their pounding waves, but mightier than the violent raging of the seas, mightier than the breakers on the shore. The Lord above is mightier than these. Your royal laws cannot be changed. Your reign, O Lord, is holy forever and ever. What an awesome God we have. I mean, He is glorious beyond anything we can know or understand or experience. I've been in the mountains of the Rockies. I had the wonderful experience of being actually in an airplane flying as the sun rose, and that was beautiful. But it was over the Alps in Europe, and I've seen the Grand Canyon. I've hiked down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. I've looked up and I've seen the Grand Canyon from the bottom, and I've seen the ocean. I have, in that same flight, I was over the Alps. I flew over the Sahara Desert. I mean, I've seen some beautiful and glorious things. I've seen waves breaking across on the rocks that the shoreline form. And as mighty and powerful as all those things are, as beautiful and majestic as they are nothing compared to God. So, what I want to say is this: next time we come to God, just take a second, breathe that majesty, that glory in, and realize who you're talking to, and realize that that glorious God wants to have an intimate friendship, a father-son, father-daughter relationship with us. That's it. Get some perspective, guys. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.